now I have 6 more posts I need to do. And then I'll have 2 more holes in post to make later. So I have a total of 8 left to do. Not bad. Just takes a little while. We'll get her done. All right. Those just need torched. So I got a little something here that my next door neighbors gave to me. These are French doors. They're used ones that need refinished. But I do have some of the hardware. I don't have the hinges. And then of course I got to make the door jambs for it. But now I'll get more lighting in this cabin because I only have 3 small windows to put in it for now. Then I'll make more later. So I'm going to unload these, put them here for now. Next year, I'm going to sand them all down, pull off the rubber strips, and I'll reinstall them after I'm done. I believe I already have a key door knob and a deadbolt that to match that I had from my last house I pulled off. These things I should have took out of the way. Next year you'll see me refinish those and put the hardware on them. I got to build the door jamb for them, and so I got to mill the wood for it and put that stuff in place. That's perfect. I'll go ahead and put rocks in these. I'll get busy on the rest of this stuff, and I'll show it back to you after I'm done, so I'm not giving you too much of the same-o, same-o. All right, come here, Sage. Did you just lose your toy? Did you lose your toy? Can you get it? Oh, you can't go get it? You need me to grab that. Is this what you want? Don't drop it. Okay, Sage. You're good. Here, give it to me. There you go. So these are the last two posts to go in. And my chainsaw has been fixed. I will be picking it up tomorrow, which is Thursday. So I'll be running through this section 2x8s all the way through for the flooring. Then of course I'm going to have my beam here and beams going across this way to match up to these beams here will be what I'll do. I do have to put a beam at this end over here as well. So I'm going to take my skill saw, I'm going to run next to, I have a nail right here, a 12-inch nail, so I'm going to come right close to it to create a ledge. So I at least have about a 2-inch ledge right here, and that'll help. I may add a 2x8 in here, so I'll have 4 inches total of ledge, because I'm going to run a main support right here too. And that's going to finish all of this outer perimeter. So anyway, pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to get this stuff cleaned up, get that off there, and I'll start calculating. I'll just keep working this way left to right. I'm still cutting. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this. So this is done in this video episode. And I can start getting some trees found today and tomorrow and start filming that for next week. And I'll be cutting down some trees. So I'll show you how I fell them. And then I'll show you milling a little bit of that on the Norwood HC36 V2. I know I've done it before, but I've got a lot of new people watching the videos in the recent times, so I thought it wouldn't hurt to put some of that there if you haven't seen it. So I wouldn't imagine everybody's went back and looked at my videos. They want to see the more recent stuff, I'm sure. And I just threw Sage's ball through the fence, which means here she comes. I got to send her out to go get it. She'll be barking in a second. You want your toy, Sage? Are you going to go get it? You going to go get it? Cooper, you stay. Good girl. Anyhow, let's get this done real quick. If there is any variances in these, you can always put a thin shim under there. These all worked out perfectly over here, so I assume, even though I've added this new sections here, that these sections should come out okay, because I'm using this building structure that I started to determine the height with these, so I don't see a problem with that. Anyhow, let's fire this bad boy up. Well, thank you for watching my video this week. If you've got this far, you can see I've finally got all the posts cut, and they'll be ready for beams. That's the next project, is to cut down some trees and make some beams. And that'll be next week's video. And my goal will be to not only mill those, but to get them also installed. Would be nice. I may need some more nails. I've got to double check my quantity of nails I have and see where I'm at. But it does take a lot of work to cut down trees and delimb them and get them prepped for the mill. So I'll get as far as I can, but there's no fast way about making your own wood. It's not like going to Home Depot or Lowe's or some other store that carries wood supplies, because that would make it a whole lot easier for sure. But cost-wise, something I wanted to talk about, I'm going to keep a tally of this build expense-wise. Right now, I've got nails in it that I've put at 98 cents a piece. So I've got 30 nails in here so far at 98 cents a piece. So let's just round up, say $30. And then about 30 more again. So all I have invested in this so far is probably $30 of hardware for the big nails. I'll go ahead and make a tally of everything and be a little more, I'll list what each thing cost me to do. So I'll break it down: framing, foundation. Now I forgot about the pea gravel. I bought those about $6 a bag. So got to add that to it. So we'll get that all added up, and I'll give you, like I said, I'll give you a price based off the foundation I'm into it, then the framing, what the nails cost for that, because the material, I could just guesstimate fuel cost on the chainsaw and the mill. So I'll go ahead and I'll round on up on everything, and I'll just ballpark fuel cost, because there's no way for me to be exactly right. But I'll ballpark it, and we'll go from there. And I'll get you close to what I'm into it, making my own wood. So I hope that'll help people. I hope you'll come back and watch the next video. And if you like this video at all, please give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. And again, as my description of my site says, I'm going to use a combination of old school stuff and modern technology. So thus, I'm not using concrete. They didn't use it back in the early 1800s or 1700s. So I'm doing stuff in the manner that they would do it. I'm in a dry climate. It's called the high desert here, and is very dusty and dry in the summer. We get a lot of snow in the winter. We do get a melt off, so that's the time we will get the water, but that's for a short period of time. And once we get our spring rains and our fall rains, really it's not a whole lot. It's not enough amount to a whole lot anyway. Sorry about the dogs barking. I stopped working, they want to play. All right, I gotta get inside and get this done. Thank you.